goes over the fake. The Vanguard actually tosses an axe, misses. Career back in action once again. Career has been picked so many times in this tournament. I wonder how many points it costed. Remember the Golden Empire is Bandit. Oh, the Yuck Bomb play out of nowhere. Oh, Red Assurance gets killed with the axe, but unfortunately he does die in the process. Solace Quotient still holding the point very well. As you see, they have this strong middle section right here with two. Is that a double Vanguard AC? It's a double Vanguard team. That is very interesting to see. Unfortunately, the Bandits are falling behind as the Solace Quotient is having a hold in this point. The outpost itself is a very open post, and without cover, without vanguards, you cannot hold it as well. So they have to be aware of that. Over here, we have an all-crit one-hand over here. The rear all-crit with Greyhound on the boot. Very interesting one to see. Oh, he's out of ammo though. Oh, it seems the Bandits, he drops the gun, picks up a new one. Yep, okay, that's tech. That's tech. Let's get a helmet, save lives. Oh, he wants to get it. No, but the Union takes in, as the Union is the golden pistol. Yeah, oh, we have nobody on the point, but the Bandits have reached the point. Get the Vanguard live. The Vanguard needs to live in order to hold this point. Luckily enough, the Roar Nation and or the Solace Quotient, I mean, sorry guys, are stuck here in this cave system. If they don't push forward, they will not take the objective, and the Bandits will finally achieve their goal in taking it. Luckily enough, a Vanguard is walking up to take the point. He's holding his ground. It doesn't matter if he doesn't take the point. As long as he wins, he'll be contesting it. And oh, nice Brock. We have one Bandit right here. Gets away with it. Gets the kill. The Roar Nation gets the kill. That is absolutely crazy. And the Solace Coalition has the point once again. The Golden Empire is returning back once more. The shot kit should be up somewhere. I think someone has a shot kit. Oh, they picked a Geist for their shot kit. Very situational shot kit. However, though, it is a very great 1v1 and it's used to harass enemy teams in their background. So this will be very interesting as the shot kit is not very easy killed. Here we have the Solace Coalition holding the point once more. We do have a Bandit holding the point. This is very good as they're contesting. As long as they're contesting and putting pressure on them. Oh, and he gets stabbed by Roar Nation Rancer. He's putting his name in the Rancer. Or he's putting his name in Roar Nation Rancer. It's a good name. He is the Roar Nation Rancer. Of course, he makes a crazy play like that once again. And the Solace Quotient has the point once more. And the Geist gets a kill! They must have forgotten about the Geist because he is the ultimate harasser. He gets 2 kills, which forces the team to respawn, which wastes an entire respawn, which is very good. Bandits are back on the point. As you see in this middle section, we have a Vanguard and a Sodat. Vanguard can't protect both of them. What? Helmets do save lives, do falls. And unfortunately, the Solace Quotient do die, and the Bandits take the point once more. And with the help of the Geist, they are able to slowly harass the enemy. This could be considered spawn. Well, this is like 40 studs. This is 10, 20, 30. This is 40 studs, so hopefully they are aware. It is just a shot shell, so only one person will die. Maybe multiple if they're standing on top of each other, but it's fine. But like, I'm not. This could be considered spawn. This could be.
Is
this? Oh, this could be
escaping.
Oh, there comes in. Unfortunately, the Geist does die, but he did kind of spawn camp though, because the rules are kind of a little iffy. Go on. What is it?
Do us a favor and check tab. Who died?
That was Trainer. Trainer got the Geist. It seems the Bandits aren't even on the point anymore. They're buried on the point. We have like one Jaeger and a Vanguard and maybe a Sodat, but most of them are holding down key positions, those being on top of these walls. If you have the point, you don't have to stand on it. All you have to do is just be on these walls and harass the enemy from below, and you essentially have the point all to yourself with a better position to defend yourself in, because, you know, as this position right here, all you need to worry about is this right here, and that's about it. You're not going to get Frank, at least very rare you are. So yeah, this is actually very good for the Bandits. They're making a comeback. Surprisingly, this is actually a very well balanced match to see. Very great to see. Very great to see. Here, the loadouts, I believe they have. I think I saw Butcher, but they mostly play around Greyhound. A lot of these teams picked Greyhound because it's a very generic perk, though very useful in many ways. Here we have the Solace Coalition trying to make a Frank, but unfortunately, just like the Bandit, they die just like them. Even though they are Solace Coalition workers, the slaves still die nonetheless, even in war. Here we have another reinforcement wave, a new Frank that's being discovered by Roar Nation Rancer. This could be interesting. No one's taking. No one's. Oh, no, they hear it. They do hear it though. They hear something. They hear something, but no one's protecting it. And now they're on the point. This is now a very contested, even point right now. Unfortunately dies. The Vanguard didn't come up first. There are 2 Vanguards, however, they cannot protect each other. They must have someone to defend and attack with. They do have a Jaeger and a Mortician. And a Mortician Vanguard combo is very deadly because they're able to defend and heal up very quickly. Oh, we have a bunch of Vanguard runs into the front line. Oh my god. No, but luckily enough, this bandit does have the defense of 2 Soldats. Therefore, they win that battle. That was very close. Holy shoot, that was insane. Oh, and helmets 2 survives. Oh, we have a soul squad. We have power states being built. We have power states being built. We have a trap that went off. Unfortunately, Roy Nation does get trapped because Jaegers do exist. Oh, helmets do save lives. We do have barricades being built. This is very, very seen in normal GD beside Last Stand, but it can be utilized very well to make some crazy.
What? Oh, the gas.
Oh, okay. That was okay. Oh, we do have a mortician player over here. Goes, sneaks in. Doesn't get. Oh, yeah, Snake Eyes. Oh, but he dies, unfortunately. You would think the crest balls would provide enough firepower to deal with all these soldiers, but unfortunately, they do not. We have another dynamite shell or trap set up by Roach Trader. They don't see it though. They need to watch out. Okay, they do see it. They are avoiding it very closely, very carefree. The M1, the dynamite M1 being utilized. Very cool to see that from, I think, BM Buddy. Very cool to see. We do have a Soldat alone by himself, which is going to get picked off. Though, however, they're spending too much manpower on one person when the main goal should be on the objective. This guy's actually distracting the entire everyone's. I just realized they have an anti-material in play. Yeah, the Solace Coalition are back on the point, and they do deploy traps. Very smart of the Solace Coalition. A gas shell is very deadly, and it is a contested point once again. Oh, he tries to heal, but he gets shot unfortunately. Oh, and they do shade. Very interesting. Bandits are back on the point. They are furious in dying. They don't care about their deaths at all. Oh, does he get a backstab? No! This Vanguard is a beast with a butcher. Gets a full heal. It survives the all-crit shot because he got a full 200 HP heal. I don't know if he can make this out though. Yep, he's playing smart. He's playing around his shield. He aims the shield downwards so that his helmet can take the other one. And the anti-team comes in and takes him out. The bandits have the point. Once again, the Soul's Cushion are respawning. Unfortunately, they had a bad spawn, so now they have to do it again. We have the Jaeger back in it once again. Oh, unfortunately, I think no one died actually. That's pretty impressive. And although this Jaeger does die, he makes a sacrifice even. This is ultimately a distraction to gain more points. This is a very smart play from the bandits, as because they are distracting people one by one, and they're not letting the Rendition or the Soul's Cushion use their number, advantage. They're just distracting them constantly, not even on the point. They are missing the entire main objective, which is insane. Only one person notices, that being the M Buddy over here, but it's gonna be too late by then because everyone is dead. He is a Yook, so he takes the dynamite trap or the tin bomb trap. He does get wall pen though. Oh. And he dies, unfortunately. The bandits are playing this very smartly by sending out one person at a time to distract the enemy. This is insane. This is an insane play from bandits. We have the anti-material shooting off wall and cover. As we've seen from the bandits, he does get shot by a crest ball, so he's at around 220 HP because of the stud range. He can survive against a few more shots. I think a good couple. Here we have one Soda team with 2 people at once, showcasing that bandits are not to be trifled with. It doesn't matter how many people outnumber the bandits, they can still fight model to model with the number disadvantage. I believe it's either 1 or 2 people. Oh, guy comes into melee, gets the knockdown, and the bandit takes out the butcher, I believe, the butcher. Vanguard, that's actually crazy. We do have a bandit being locked up over here. No one's supporting him. Oh, he gets tapped by a prince. He's 150 HP, or he's 50 HP. My apologies, guys. Oh, but gets shot by the prince. The prince is a very reliable weapon, and with Greyhound being one of the most reliable perks in the entire game, it's just a very scary combo. Tin Bomb does get somebody in here. It gets gets a Vanguard, unfortunately, so they have less defense than before the previously. And the material is franking the current frank. The franker gets franked. Oh, misses the shot for the Vanguard. The Source Cushion are holding out in the middle section. It is a 3v3 around here, but, the bandits are unfortunately they have a bad spawn, and Antimateer is running away. Antimateer is getting franked by multiple enemies, but he lives, and the Reddish Racer dies. So where is he? Antimateer is already somewhere. Didn't spawn? They're preserving the anti-material kit for a potential deathmatch. Reminder though, if the enemy team is above 60 tickets, then they will instantly lose. So hopefully they will be under. Oh, yep, it's looking like a very close match. It might be a deathmatch with. Actually, no, they cannot. Wait, remember though, they cannot use 2 shocks unless the other one dies, I believe. So this would be against the rules, and they would instantly lose, I believe, if they have the second shock.
Yes, there is a single shock cap.
Oh. We have barricades being built. These barricades can prevent wall bangs and various other disasters from happening. This is very cool to see. But with these barricades being built, they can also be utilized by the enemy. For example, the bandits, which they've been placed on the bandit side, which allows the enemy to take advantage of, unfortunately. As you may have seen earlier, the bandits have lost their points specifically to get a second shock kit, although they cannot use it because they already have one in prey. But once the anti-meteor dies, they can pick it up and they can make some insane praise. They have essentially another backup shock kit just in case. Right now, it's very tense to see if the bandits or the Solace Christian is going to win. Bandits being the Golden Empire and Solace Christian being the Euro Nation. This is actually a very close game, and this is just the first round of the tournament. Well, beside that being, like, there was the Golden Empire versus Euro Nation previously, but it was very uneven, unfortunately. So, yeah, but we won't talk about that right now. This is a very cool match to see. To start off with this team specifically, or the Euro Nation, or Solace Christian versus the, what is it? Bandits. Very cool. Here, the Vanguard protecting one officer. Roger comes in and eliminates both of them. Amazing play. Gets Prince, though, as per the usual. Greyhound comes in clutch, though. Up, gets shot. Anti-Meteor is coming in frame right now on top of a height advantage. Has the barbed wire just in case a Ransom does flank him. Though I think he does be cheating because the points are 20-28. This will result in a death match for this game. Here we have the Anti-Meteor building defenses. And reminder, they cannot use this kit, otherwise, you know, they get disqualified. Oh. They're gonna try to pick off any enemies that they can. There's two people right here that they can pick off. Hopefully they're able to pick off.
All the axes, the axes.
Oh, but you know, Ruination Ransom does die. But they're able to pick off an officer. The officer can provide many beneficial buffs, and with them dying and the marking God, this can be very scary for the Euro Nation, or not, sorry, I'm not the Euro Nation, for the Bandits, because the 10% defense buff, the focus on everything like that, all gone now. Of course, we do have the classic dynamite trap. Though hopefully they're able to hear and maybe disable it. Maybe get a yoke in the website. No, but the politician dies without paying attention. What a shame. And here we have death match. Being up one shock trooper and also a backup shock trooper, in this case the anti-meteor dies, is absolutely crazy. I do not know how the Solace Coalition are going to come back from this. This is actually very crazy to see due to the fact that they all have just Greyhound and Crestfalls. And although Crestfall being one of the most best guns in the game, good ammo capacity, Ruination Ransom is dead. Although Crestfall is being one of the most powerful weapons in the game with that high ammo capacity, and it's also very slow. Uh-oh.
They steal.
They have to worry about their back, though. They have to worry about their back, though. Nice! And they do get it because the Crestfall is very high speed.
That Vanguard
is gonna be abandoned, unfortunately. And they're still up in anti-material. Oh, helmets do not save
headshots!
Headshot snipe mid-air.
Here we have, I believe, VM Buddy, the team leader of Solace Commission. Does get shot by Prince. Does get a Vanguard shot. Unfortunately, he's not going to make it, though. Greyhound has been buffed so that he can use it while injured. But unfortunately, VM Buddy does get a kill, but it's taking down himself, too. Wait a second, this could be crazy. If the Euro Nation, if the Solace Coalition, oh, that's me. If the Solace Coalition is able to maybe loop around and steal the shock kit, they could have an advantage, but they haven't thought about that, unfortunately. So I think this could be it. It is two guys left, and this is me right here. They'll just kill me. It's fine. Don't worry.
I suggest you
yeah, I'm gonna move away. This can be insane. This Jaeger is thinking something big. Pops the gas shell. He does have to cure himself, though. If they just get him right now, they can kill him right now. But they're too scared. They're too scared, though. They are too scared.
The Mortician is making a run for it.
Oh, and he dies!
Where is this Mortician going?
That's Blitz.
That is actually crazy. Next up, we have the last Solace Coalition worker. In the end, the Bandits will always... Wait!
He's running, he's making a mad dash for the kid!
If he's trying to run for the kid! If he's trying to run for the kid, this is insane! No one has...
Oh my
They're not picking the kid! He could pick up the kid! What kid is he gonna pick? We're gonna find out. It could be Flamer. This is actually insane! This is actually insane! The Solace Coalition worker is taking back what is his! He's reclaiming his shock kit that he built for the Bandits! This is actually insane! Is he able to reach it in time? Is he able to reach it in time? If so, what case is he gonna... Oh, he needs to watch out, though. There are traps. He didn't play this through. There are many traps around. Is Dynamite still here? Dynamite is not here at all. He's here.
This is the exact area that he died from.
And the Prince does... Oh.
The Prince is here?
Oh.
He makes it.
Oh, but the... Eddie gets fit. Oh, Eddie...
Oh, and he dies.
That's it. That is Solace Coalition versus the Bandits. Hey, where's the conscript? Where's the conscript at? There he is! There's the conscript! They have a conscript. Unfortunately, Road Trainer did rubric because he was spawn killing pretty bad, so he's a conscript now. Here we have the second round. And wait, this is wait a second. This seems more like a buff than anything. This seems more like a buff than anything. Hold up. This could be
Hold on.
Oh no, this is guys. Wait guys, he's buffed. Hey guys, he's buffed, guys. Wait, this is insane. Wait a second, this is insane.
Lantern.
Hey, this is insane. Wait,
You have,
we didn't
wait,
think
you
about
have
this.
bootleg apparition.
Wait, we didn't think about that. Right now, the Bandits currently do have the point. With the Greyhound, they're able to efficiently move around the point, especially a point like Shanty was a bunch of good cover for them to use. So this is actually very good for both teams because they both have Greyhound. Oh, shotgun spawned in, and it is Bandit-sided. Oh, someone's Croatian-sided. Who's gonna get it though? Wait, spawns?
Seems like the bandits are all running towards there.
Oh, this is gonna be a deathmatch. Who's gonna get this shotgun? It's only a matter of time, and it seems the Solace Commission grabs
Team
it.
versus
Come on,
team
grab
for the
it. Oh,
kid.
they grabbed
It's
it.
a brawl.
No, he doesn't get it. Put the kills in. The kills. That's great. That's great. That's great.
And Lone
That's
Trainer of all
great.
people gets the kill with the cursed helmetless.
Bandits have retaken the point once again. At first, in the beginning of this tournament, we saw the Solace Coalition instantly swiping against the Bandits, but now all of a sudden, it seems the turns have tabled. And the tables have turned with the Bandits taking the first game, and whether they take the second, we just have to wait and find out. Remember, the power of the Solace Coalition is their numbers, and seeing them split up like this hurts to see because having them all focus on one point to perform a blitzkrieg of sorts is very efficient. Like, see, for example, this Rurnish Rancer right here just dies without support, unfortunately. They need to utilize their strength, which is their numbers, to beat this enemy team. Whoa. Shotgun's open, shotgun's open. The shotgun is open. Bandits are gonna take it, unfortunately though. Oh, but what are they gonna choose? Are they gonna choose a support trench, or are they gonna pick the anti-material once again? I think this is Snowy.
Most likely Snowy gets anti-material.
Who got the kids?
Maybe.
We have
Snowy
Snowy back on the kit. As we saw last game, he was an efficient anti-material, and now he's back at it once more. Hopefully, they're able to Frank. More specifically, this Mortician is able to Frank and get them.
This
Hopefully.
Mortician's a tad late for the kit. However,
They may
it would
have
appear that
guessed.
Solace has controlled the point during this time. Two of their members were
yeah,
away.
you are right. You are right. Oh, I hear Borg. What? I think the 80 kit spawned. We have a Borg over here. They can pick it up,
They
right?
cannot use the second kit.
They can, because they're at such a negative read.
right,
So they have
right.
3 kits up in play right now. Or 2 or 3, my apologies. But yeah, this is insane.
No one has to watch out.
He loses his helmet.
Oh,
Walk
the
into
anti-material
the
is
bomb.
dead. The Solace Christian might bring this back with their shot kits. Wait, what's happening? Oh, they win. Oh, Bandits win.
Oh,
Bandits
they
do
won.
win. And here we have the next set of matches. And once again, we're on Outpost. We have the Bandits versus the Royal Nation, which of course are the Royal Nation and Bandits on the Golden Empire. We're gonna see who is going to win. As of right now, they do have a number difference. There is 2 people less than on the Golden Empire. For example, I'm a spectator and Campo, which oh, never mind. It's an equal team, actually. It's a very equal team right now. So I think it's 6v6 or 5v5. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. As we see right now, the point is being contested. This is a very even match. As you've seen in the previous games, or at least one of the previous games, the teams are kind of uneven and the skill levels were unbalanced, causing a very easy crushing of certain factions. For example, the Golden Empire and the Solace Coalition. But with the Royal Nation and the Bandits putting up an equal fight, this could be an actual interesting game. As you see, we do have the cheetah here, Road Trainer, which he dies because he has cursed, no helmet, and a bandit now. And well, we'll have to see what happens here. The Royal Nation has taken the point, and surprisingly, I don't see a single Vanguard. No, I spoke too soon. There is a Vanguard on the team, which is very valuable. Oh, helmets do not save lives because there is a Jaeger with a shotgun, which is a very deadly combo as they can place down straps as well. With tunnel, you're at 2. Well, this is a very scary Jaeger to deal with. He's behind the enemy line. Did people notice? They do get noticed. Does he get wall banged? Doesn't get wall banged. He doesn't place down traps either. How much is it lives? Oh, but doesn't react because the Akreen Vanguard combo is one of the scariest on the Euro Nation. One of the deadliest too. We have the Mortician Sodat Vanguard combo, one of the classics. And we do have Bandits back on the field of a Mortician and a Sodat. Unfortunately, Mortician does fall ill. And these 4 Euro Nation soldiers, 4 more coming in actually, just completely sweep up the Bandits. This is actually a pretty big number difference, I believe. 2 to 3 to 4 stud wall, which they cannot pierce. Oh, the Wrong Negotiator wins against the Queen. That is very crazy to see. But as we do know, the Wrong Negotiator does have increased spread, or the tightest spread of any shotgun, which allows them to win that fight because it was a pretty narrow doorway. And the entirety of the Nation has actually just respawned, and they're shooting down their spawn. Is this considered a parking lot? Is this considered cheating? I'm not too sure. We have to look at the rules to see.
I'm pretty sure that isn't, because it's not a parking lot, because it's not like the entire map been excavated.
That is considered not cheating because people have full communication and they are expected to use all 3 exits. Although being directly near the spawn will result in a disqualification.
What is the point difference? It is a very even match at a hundo. So this is actually very good. It's 400-400. This is very impressive. That shot, does get franked. As we've seen time and time again, these Bandits will always overcome any challenge, including the number advantage, which, well, it seems they are proving themselves once again, as the Bandits are they have such an insane lineup. But as we do know, the Prince is one of the most classic golded rifles in the game, so you really can't blame them for being this good. Oh, Shotgun has spawned! Does anyone notice? Once again, the Bandits come to steal, and guess who gets it? Lone Trader! The cursed player gets it! Which means he has to play the Shock Trooper with Cursed! This is actually very insane to see! Mind you, Cursed does apply through Shock Trooper, so he has a very, very dark tint as he's praying, so he has to be very careful with Cursed. Other than that, though, that's the only negative he has. It seems the Bandits are reclaiming what was rightfully theirs, and they now have a Stormtrooper on the field on B. This is going to get very interesting for the Royal Nation, as they have to fight against one of the most reliable shock hits in the entire game. And although they are the weakest in quotations, something like a Stormtrooper all there from over here can harass them from this range. So they have to be very careful. The score is still even as always, 185 versus 130. It's anyone's game up for grabs, and deathmatch is slowly coming in. Of course, Lone Trainer is still, he's exposed. No, it's expensive though. Red's like, he mispredicts the kill, and he gets killed. He's surrounded. And he gets dog tagged. Oh my god. Nobody will remember you. You will be forgotten in this lore as a dead person. That was actually insane play from Vanguard. They attacked him from all sides, tracking him. The Rancer too. And absolute good teamwork. Unfortunately, though, the Bandits still do have the point, but they're down to Shock though, so maybe the Royal Nation can reclaim the point if they're quick enough. And remember, if the Royal Nation does go into deathmatch and the enemy has 60 extra tickets, deathmatch does not matter. They insta-roost, so they gotta be careful about that. Finally, we have a radio in play, and yes, they can pick up a second one because they are down 100 tickets, and it seems like a storm's going to play. Hopefully, they reach the point in time. Otherwise, a deathmatch is not available or an option because as you see, the Bandits are above 60 tickets, which means the deathmatch will be an instant loss. Radio and a Stormtrooper is a very deadly combo. Stormtrooper is very versatile. Although he is the weakest shotgun, he's very versatile. But Radio is one of the arguably best shock troopers as it enhances the characteristics and skills of all players on the field, allowing them to perform at their highest capacity. So this could be the comeback that the Euro Nation could need, and they've claimed the point. How will the Bandits recover from this? It seems they also shot up the lanterns because they want to hide themselves in the darkness. Very try-hard of the Euro Nation, but that is what the Euro Nation does. They are the try-hards of this tourney, as per the usual. And as we see right now, it's about to be deathmatch to get out of here. And as we see right now, it is deathmatch. Although, since no one's above 60 tickets, that means deathmatch will be ongoing. With a radio and a Stormtrooper out to use and play, this is going to be insane. Here we see the Euro Nation playing very carefully. They only do have 3 lives, I believe. Yep, 12 tickets. Each life is 4, so they need to play this very carefully. They can take their time if they need to. The Vanguard is tanking as many bosses as can, but as of right now, it's a very strong stalemate. The Euro Nation are trying to find a weakness in the frontal defense, but that is not going to happen. They need to flank the enemy in order to get the results they need. And as of right now, the helmets do save lives. The Stormtrooper has lost his helmet. This could be a huge disadvantage for the Euro Nation, as one headshot, one run-play shot is enough to take out both Shock Trooper. Runs in! Gets the curse user! They're now down 1 player. And mind you, the Euro Nation is not deathmatch at all. They're still spawning in, so this is actually very crazy to see. And deathmatch has occurred. I don't know how it actually occurred. I didn't know this many people died. I guess a Frank tried to happen, or a Frank did happen, but yeah, oh yeah, a Frank tried to happen, but no work, no luck. Frank comes walking in. Oh, the leg shot kills him. Oh no, they've lost. The Bandits have lost 3 members compared to. Oh, the Yanyo has died, and also both shocks have died. That is actually insane. What is gonna happen? Will Bandits win this one? This is insane. As you do know, Bandits cannot escape. This is a death match that they have to win. This is actually an insane fight. Although the Bandits are down a few players, this is easily winnable.
Oh yeah, it is 25 minutes. So actually, the team with the biggest amount of player advantage wins.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Nation?
Yeah, Nation wins.
Guys, Nation wins. 25 minutes. Okay. That was good. Everyone stop. Everyone time out.
They killed everyone anyway.
You two are the last living survivors. Do you have anything to say about this? Please say something right now. We won. Yep, you guys won. And you guys get the reward of a flamethrower. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Wait, hold on. I'll give it to you. Congrats, guys. Congrats. You did it. Here we go. And second round starts. Next up, we have Shanty. And we have the Bandits versus the Roar Nation once more. Bandits are... Actually, the Roar Nation is 1 and Bandits are 0, I believe. So they have to make a pretty good play if they want to win. Oh, Green is able to get a kill even though... Green's able to get 2 kills even though it's a Vanguard right there. How unfortunate. We have a Honor Shieldless Vanguard. That's Bandits for you. Currently, no one has the point right now, so it's anyone's game. Here we have the Raggy Rook. This guy's great. He plays in Europe. He's able to trade kills much more efficiently than a normal player, not being in the actual region, and he dies, unfortunately. One of the greatest Bandit assets. Here we have the Bandits reclaiming point B. Unfortunately, though, the Roar Nation did gain a little bit of control, so it takes a bit longer than usual, which means the Roar Nation can't intercept. Unfortunately, it's too far, so they're unable to do so, and Bandits will claim the first point of this round, which they do need, as remember, Roar Nation is up 1, so hopefully they're able to hold this for a long period of time. Here we have both shock kits surprisingly right next to each other, so if an enemy team does make a tunnel over to this shock kit and another one pops up, they just instantly run over to the other, which means, as of right now, the Bandits do have advantage of taking both shock kits. We'll have to see, though, if the Roar Nation does capture the point, which they do not, actually. I thought they were. Here we have a Yanyo in play. Once again, the same officer from previously that got headshot. He is back on the field. Yanyo being arguably one of the most special keepers in the game because it enhances the entire team and not just yourself. Oh, it's getting wall-penned though. Let's get out of there. No, and the Yanyo does die. Have they discovered the second shotgun, however? Oh, they have. So the Bandits will hopefully be able to discover this and take advantage for themselves. Bandits are reclaiming the point, although there is a Roar Nation soldier up top. Gets wall banged, or I don't even know. He's probably need to get wall banged. Barricades are in play right now. Unfortunately, Roar Nation is not fast enough to contest the point, which means their tickets are now on the chopping block. They do have a pretty big disadvantage. Well, Bandits, I should say, being at a whopping 100 versus 390. So I don't know how the Bandits are gonna come back from this, and it might just be the end of the game. Talking about end of the game, shock kits come up, and the anti-material is back. Is that Snowy? Snowy is back. As we've seen, his anti-material work is, you know, better than most. So we'll see how he does here. Oh, we have the anti-material being Frank. Does he realize? Oh, I think he does realize. Oh, he's being completely Frank on both sides! Misses the anti-material!
Will we live?
And Snowy does start the anti-material, one of the shocks. So this could be very scary. Although the Bandits do have B, and the tickets are looking pretty good right now. Without the shock, there is no pressure to apply to the Roar Nation. Let's see what happens. With the shocks out of the way, the Roar Nation has stopped focusing the shock as, well, he's dead. And they're now focusing on the objective, which, well, great, the Bandits are contesting. If they find a good place to hide, for example, let's say right here, they can keep draining the tickets.
Is he gonna pick 18?
Very nice. Snowy, once again, has picked up the AT. I think the Yato died. Oops.
Radio has in fact died.
That's it. That's the end of the game, guys. Roar Nation has won the tourney officially. And I wasn't recording the Golden Empire vs. Roar Nation because it was it just was unfair. It was like 5 against 10. 5 against like 9 was around there. 5 against 8. So yeah, it was not fair at all. Oh, Vince comes in. Ah, doesn't get it though. But yeah, that is officially the end of the turn.